Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's Dollar Tree haul is slightly different than the ones I have done before. I wanted to share something that I do almost every year around this time, and I've been doing it for several years. I prepare bags for the homeless, and I get all of my supplies at the Dollar Tree. So these are the bags that we hand out. Everything, including the bag, comes there, and it's just filled with some essential items and some basically non-perishable food items as well. Um, I've been doing this for a few years. It's great because I can get my oldest daughter involved, and now my youngest is old enough to help as well. So when we prepare these bags this year, we'll just form our little assembly line, and they'll help me prep the bags. And basically what I do is I prepare a ton of bags and I give half to my husband, and I keep half. We keep them in our car. And when we come across someone in need, we hand them those bags. So unfortunately we live in an area where there are quite a few homeless people, and they're not hard to come by, whether it's at the corner of the traffic light and or outside of our grocery store. So it's important to just give back. You don't have to spend a ton of money. Dollar Tree is such a wonderful place to be able to afford to put these things together for them. So what I'm going to do is show you all the items that I get and how I assemble the bags. All right, so I think it's important to think about when you're purchasing items for people, what's really going inside and how they're going to be able to use them. It's important to know that they are not always going to have access to water. You obviously don't want to give them items that could be harmful to them or other people. There's a lot of people who do have various forms of addictions, and you need to be careful of the essential items that you're giving them and that they are not misused. So I'll start with the bags. I purchased these essentials. These are the heavy duty storage bags, and you get 2 sacks in a bag, and this is size large, and it is plenty big. So you get them, and they have a little handle, and it's like a giant Ziploc bag. So I purchased these. And then for essential items, it varies depending on your Dollar Tree and what's available. Sometimes I buy the medical grade body wipes, but if they don't have them, you can find, these were the men's face and body wipes, and I buy a pack of these. And again, you can spend as much as you feel comfortable for the bags. So I always get some sort of body wipe so that they can clean themselves. This year, instead of doing toothbrush and toothpaste, because it's not always easy for someone, or they don't always have water available to brush. The other thing you need to consider is keeping your bags as compact as possible. They're not able to travel with much. And there's also an issue with when they do get it back to wherever they might be resting their head at night, that, sometimes they get robbed by other people. So they could lose those items. So you want to keep everything as compact and simple as possible. So this year I did pick up, these are the Crest No Water Needed mini toothbrushes, and you get 2 in a pack. So I'm including 2 of these, so they'll get 4 mini toothbrushes. They don't need to worry about water. They can just freshen up their mouth and, feel good. The next essential that I have is, I always include socks. I usually go with a men's pair of socks. They'll get 2 pairs, and this is 6 to 12, and this is always important. There's so many people who are going around with holes in their socks, no socks, shoes that don't fit. So keep their feet warm, and I think they'd really appreciate it. To go along with the fresh breath is just some gum. Basically what I do is I buy packs of these, and I just separate them out, and I'll throw in, a pack in their bag. And I usually include some sort of roll-on deodorant. This year I did the Power Stick roll-on. This was Spring Fresh, and this stuff can kind of be unisex, so I try not to get a too masculine or feminine scent if possible. And the other thing is, if let's say you decide to do these for a church and you want to do them for women in need, you know, or women and children, you can customize these bags to have whatever you want. It could be all women's, you know, toiletries or stuff for babies. You know, it can vary. I do a very generic bag because I'm handing it to someone who's literally on the street. But you can customize these bags to, you know, fit whatever group you're trying to serve. And then I do include some food items, and I try to make sure that it's something that is not going to, you know, necessarily be affected by heat or cold, and that's easy to stay. So let's see. So the first thing I always buy the Lance crackers. They sell different kinds, but I open up these packs and I'll put 1 or 2 of the individual packs in there. So this is what they look like, and they break out like this. And these are just the, you know, peanut butter with cheese crackers. And again, they have different kinds you can buy, but these are super easy to throw in there. I do try and include basically like some kind of protein that won't spoil too quickly. And one of the options is going with the pre-made tuna salad. They don't need anything. Everything they need is right here. Very simple, and they'll get in, you know, a high protein meal. So this is a great option. And then I always include bottled water. So I purchase the small bottles from there, and then I just break them out, and each bag gets about 2 bottles of water. And the last item that I include every year is applesauce. Again, something that doesn't need to be refrigerated, isn't going to spoil too easily, and comes in a multiple pack, so I can break these out and put these inside the bags. So that's basically it. These bags, like I said, work out to be about $10, maybe just under, because the more you can buy in, you know, prepackaged of multiples, the easier it is to just break it out and put in the bags. And it's just something kind to do the end of every year. I love involving my family, and you know, I hope that this was helpful and that some of you can get involved and do the same thing, whether it's with your own families or with a group that you're involved with. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Give this video a big thumbs up. It helps me out a lot. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.